Joining me now from Ukraine is Yevheniia Kravchuk. She is a member of the Ukrainian parliament. Good to have you back with us. Thanks for your time. Tell me about this deal. Yeah, what's it going to mean, this deal between your country and the United States?
Well, if you remember, President Zelenskyy presented the victory plan, and he actually proposed to work together on critical minerals together with the partners. So basically, it's something that is, continued since then. We did have a very tough negotiation process the last 2 weeks. If you remember, there were some statements from President Trump about some debt that Ukraine has. Well, it looks like that this deal that will be signed, or at least in the way it is written right now, it talks about the future investments. So basically, it's the deal to create a mutual investment fund. And of course, it will be beneficial. Of course, it's about the economical recovery, but it will not deal with any of the money that United States spent as aid to Ukraine. I mean, it was voted by Congress of United States as the grants or the military equipment. So the deal is about the future investments and future work with the rare earth minerals, but not only.
Yevheniia, I'm also curious about the larger picture about peace talks. We're hearing from Russian President Vladimir Putin. He says that these talks between his country and the United States, quote, inspires hope. Your take on the possibility that these talks might happen without Ukraine being at the actual table?
Well, we do not believe a word that Putin says. We have had that for many, many years. And actually, Putin doesn't make deals, he sets traps. So I hope that President of the United States will not get into Putin's trap. And basically, in Ukraine, we do not feel any signs of, Russia willing to negotiate, because we just had an attack every night. Last night it was a journalist and her husband, surgeon, that were killed by Shahed that flew to their bedroom when they were asleep at night. So that doesn't really look like a willingness to negotiate. And it looks like that Putin does have problems with the economy this year. Also, he needs North Koreans for the Kursk region, so he's not fighting on his own. And basically, he tries to buy some time for himself.
What do you think is going to happen in terms of realistic chances for actual peace talks in the months ahead?
Well, first of all, we do not want to see just a ceasefire, because ceasefire will be violated as it was violated in 2014, in 2015, and many years after. So basically, the biggest challenge is the security guarantees of non-repetition of this war. And I think that will be, heavily discussed. But also, let's see how Europe will behave, because, I mean, I've been to Munich Security Conference and to many events in Europe afterwards, and Europe is interested in its own security. And right now, there is Prime Minister of Great Britain, Mr. Starmer, in D.C. meeting President Trump. And actually, Great Britain will be playing a role in European security, not just European Union. So it has to be some combined efforts, but we cannot reward the aggression. That is the ultimate goal.
Yevheniia Kravchuk joining us from Kyiv, the Ukrainian capital today. Thank you for taking time for us in Canada.
Thank you for having me.
Much appreciated. Thank you.